Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is another TTM video. As we're fond of saying, we like to get autographs TTM or through the mail by sending our favorite athletes and celebrities cards, photographs, magazines, and anything else through the mail, along with a self-addressed stamped envelope. You'll be surprised how many times you can get a return. When we do, we come to YouTube. We come to YouTube and YouTube, so we can share the information, so we can all benefit, and maybe you can get free autographs too. We've only got 5 today, and the first 2 are from Charlotte, North Carolina. So let's see what we got. We can open these bad boys up. Joe Jacoby. All right, the white whale. To Michael. Signed 2, and he signed 3. He's sometimes tough to get. Has a place in Charlotte. He's an insurance agent. He owns an agency. To Michael, Joe Jacoby on all 3 cards. Nicely signed. We'll feature that 85 tops. We got that back in a recent box break when we bought all those boxes of cheese cards, cheese box full of cards, all these 85 tops. Thought they'd look great with some ink on them, and they do. But Jacoby's a great, great player in the annals of football history. He's 61 years old now, but he played for 13 years from 81 to 93. All for those Washington Redskins, as you see there. He was undrafted out of Louisville and went on to a superb career. He won 3 Super Bowl rings, Super Bowls 17, 22, and 26 with the Redskins. And he was a founding member of the Hogs offensive line. We just got back recently from Jeff Bostic, his line mate there on the Hogs. And that became one of the best offensive lines in NFL history, quite frankly. 4 times in the Pro Bowl, 4 consecutive Pro Bowls, all-decade team in the 1980s. You look at those for future Hall of Famers, and I think Joe Jacoby just might be. He's in the Redskins Ring of Honor, and 17 days, no fee for Joe Jacoby. This next one's also out of Charlotte, North Carolina. That's Michael Dean Perry. Let's see if he's signed. I think I just sent him 2. Yes. Sent him 2. There's got a little leakage there on that one. That's fine. It went up there on his helmet stripe. This one looks great. Brand new Sharpie, I guess. Had a little bleedage. That's okay. He caused a lot of players to bleed in his time, I'm sure. Another great player. But he's 55 years old. He played for 10 years for the Brownies. 88 to 97. Played with a couple other teams late in his career, but mostly with those Browns. Maybe better known as the younger brother of the Fridge, fellow defensive tackle William Perry. His brother may have had more fame, but I think Michael Dean Perry was a better player, that's for sure. He played in 6 Pro Bowls. He's got 61 lifetime sacks as a defensive tackle. He won the AFC Defensive Player of the Year, 1989. Fridge didn't do that. 28 days, no fee for Michael Dean Perry. Next one's coming from who knows where. No postmark whatsoever. No canceled stamp. Pardon me. A frog in my throat. Haywood Jeffries. All right. 55 years old. I sent him 4. I didn't know if I was going to take advantage of it or not. Doesn't sign very often. Look at that Proline Portraits card. Looks sweet. He knows just how to sign them. First time I've received him back. He hasn't signed for a while, and I saw that there were a couple returns out there, so I decided, what the heck, let's send to him and see what happens. I got that back pretty quickly. Haywood Jeffries, I was prepared to wait. Good player. That's 55 years old as well. Receiver for 11 years, 87 to 97, mostly for those Houston Oilers, as you saw in all 3 of those other cards. But he played in the era of the run-and-shoot offense with Warren Moon at the helm at quarterback, and Jeffries was the tall one. They had a group of receivers all cut from the same mold except for Jeffries, who was 6'2", probably. The rest of those guys were 5'9", 5'10". Drew Hill, Ernest Givens, Curtis Duncan. They were all little mighty mites, and then Jeffries was 6'2", so he kind of stood out among the pack. But he was great. 3 times in the Pro Bowl. 535 lifetime receptions and 50 touchdowns. Count them, 50. 8 days, no fee for Haywood Jeffries. Go get him now. He hasn't signed for a while, as far as I could tell. Next one's coming from South Jersey. South Jersey, here I come. Leroy Kelly, all right. I could send him two. I sent him two, and he charges. He's a Hall of Famer. Let's see if he... Yes, that's 72 tops and 71 tops. Beauty cards. Hall of Fame 94. Nice, another brownie. Go with my Browns, Michael Dean Perry. Let's highlight the 72 tops. That's always a sweet card. Another great NFL player. This is NFL Day here at the TTM return. This guy's in the Hall of Fame, 78 years old, former running back for 10 years from 64 to 73. Again, all with the Browns. He took over when the great Jim Brown retired and tried to fill those shoes and did quite well, frankly. 6 times in the Pro Bowl, led the league in rushing twice, took after his former position holder Jim Brown, led the league in TDs 3 times. He retired as the 4th leading rusher in NFL history with about 7,300 yards and 74 touchdowns. Another all-decade team guy. He was all-decade in the 60s, and he was in the Hall of Fame in 94, as his card indicates. 15 days, there is a $5 fee per card. Be alert to that. Last one's coming from San Diego, California. This is going to be a quick one today. NFL. No, it's NBA. It's Major League Baseball. All right, we got one Major Leaguer, Randy Jones, on that Hostess card that I cut from the back of a Twinkie box, probably, back in the day. Nice caps. They look just like my high school caps. That had a J and an M instead of SD. And that shows his Cy Young Award. These are 77 Hostess cards. He was 22 and 14. Second year in a row, he won 20 games, 274 ERA. He led the league in ERA in 75. Led the league in wins in 76. 315 innings pitched. Only 93 strikeouts. He was definitely a junk baller. Just let him hit the ball. Hit them where they ain't, or hit them where they are, is when he was pitching. Then he signed these 2 Padres stickers. I only had 1 card of Randy Jones, and that was the Hostess card. So got him to sign those stickers, which is sometimes you can do if you don't have cards. That's fine. Looks good. Again, 76 Cy Young Award winner. He played for 10 years from 73 to 82, mostly with the Padres, but also 2 years with the Mets. 2 times an All-Star, those 2 years you saw, 75 and 76. 11 days, no fee for Randy Jones, who goes in the Cy Young little group. If you collect Cy Young winners, he'd be one of them. He's the only one to retire with a losing record as a Cy Young Award winner, I believe. Well, that's it. A quick one today. 5 returns, 5 quick ones. Joe Jacoby, 17 days. They're all free, I believe, except for Leroy Kelly. Michael Dean Perry, 28 days, no fee. Haywood Jeffries, 8 days, no fee. And Randy Jones, 11 days, no fee. Leroy Kelly was 15 days and $5 fee. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like what you see. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'll put a 1-click subscription right here. You can click that button, and then make sure you hit that notification bell. You'll be notified of all my future videos. And then I'll put a past TTM video right here. In case you missed it the first time, you can go 1 click and watch that. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you soon.